Hey y'all, it's me. It's your girl, the real deal, the needle skills reaction channel. Like, share, and subscribe. What's up, real deal? How's everybody doing today? Now, we're going to continue with our live on day 5, Henry Dinkins, trial 18. Remember the 10-year-old Breasia Terrell case? Something suspicious is going on in this case. We don't hear from the brother. We don't hear from Davenport police officer. We don't hear from the FBI. Now we got some more people we need to hear from, okay? So turn your volume up and let's listen. Now, I'm going to give you a little outlook on what's going on. Hold the music. Thank you, DJ. Okay. Thank you. Okay. I want to give y'all a little outlook and a little reaction on this case that we came up. Well, we should have been with y'all, but we did it like virtual live, but me and a couple more people. So we decided to get together and put everything together dealing with this case, okay? Because we know something just ain't right. It seems like some people involved in this, and the son is telling on them. Okay, this is what happened. What we're gonna have, we had Detective AJ Poyer from the Davenport Police Department Special Victim Unit took the stand. Everybody taking the stand today. We got Poyer said he was involved in July the 19th, 2020 with Asian missing report. Poyer stated he was involved as a detective for the Special Unit Victim Unit. Porsche retrieved and reviewed surveillance footage from Walmart on July the 17th. So the son was telling the truth. So I ain't gonna tell y'all out of it. I'm gonna stop right here and let's finish with it, okay? Okay, here we go, y'all. I'm sorry about that.
Started to do shortly after you exited that apartment.
Yes.
And is that an accurate depiction of what was documented on your body-worn camera?
Yes.
Your Honor, at this time, the state would move to introduce State's Exhibit 127.
No objection.
Exhibit 127 will be admitted.
Your Honor, may we publish
You
this
may.
exhibit? Thank you.
Look at that expression on his face.
Your mom?
Yeah.
Okay.
Langford, LA, NK, FORD,
Date of birth?
8/28 of 1991,
Address?
614 West 63rd Street, apartment number 1,
Phone number?
563
Yep.
676 4247.
Okay. And Henry lives here.
Yeah, I guess so. This is where he
Okay, y'all. This is the mother. This is through Asian mother.
told me to come.
Okay.
He don't even know how long she's even been gone.
Yeah. What's your daughter's name?
Breasia, B-R-E-A.
E-A.
S-I-A.
B-R-E-A-S-I-A?
Yes.
Okay.
Terrell, T-E-R-R-E-L-L.
Okay. What's her middle initial?
D.
Her date of birth?
12/4/09.
Okay. What's up, Henry? So when was the last time you saw her?
She was in the house.
Yeah, when was the last time you saw her?
9:30.
Last night?
9:30.
Okay. Okay.
With him.
Okay. When was the last time you saw her?
She was in the bed when I woke up this morning.
She was in the bed?
Yeah.
When you went to bed last night? Okay.
This is crazy, man. This is
Yeah.
like, you know what I'm saying? I know she fucking going fucking hysterical, big brother.
Yeah. D-I-N.
K-I-N-S.
Your date of birth, Henry?
August 2nd, 72.
Is this your home address?
No.
What's your address?
It's down by Roston Carino.
Okay, now this is you see how her brother is? He was young then. He was about 8. Now I think he talked him into saying that she was there last night. I don't believe she was there.
Yeah, I just know that. I
don't know your
I don't know the
address?
full address.
Do you know your phone number?
Hell no, I don't even know that either. I swear to God, I don't.
Henry, you don't know where your daughter is, you don't know your address, and you don't know your phone number.
No, for real. I'm finna
So,
give it to you now.
On your phone. That know his phone number, y'all.
You think I'll be lying, but
Well, no, it's just it's kind of.
because I don't call myself.
I know, but you got to know your number. You got to know your address.
I don't.
So this is your girlfriend's address here?
It's just a good friend.
Okay.
Okay, here go my phone number right
I bet people have been banging on it.
here. 563
Or shoot.
726 4078.
4078?
4078.
Okay. What was she last wearing?
In the bed.
What you have on? Some shorts?
What color?
I don't remember. I mean, I'm not going to lie to you. I don't.
What's her height and weight, you think?
She's a little taller than he is.
She's just tall.
Okay.
She's a little taller than that. She's probably about like this.
Okay. What's her hair look like?
She had dreads. Long.
Dreads. Yeah.
Long.
Long and dreads hair?
Yep.
Like shoulder length or
Down.
middle of the back?
Down here.
Okay. Mid back, dreads. Right? Is that how we would
Yes.
label that?
Yes.
That you gave her.
The white shirt.
Wait.
All white?
It's
White,
long.
all white t-shirt. Yep.
Ooh, look how he looking in real.
And you guys don't have alarms or anything on your doors if the door's open?
No.
Okay.
You should get one. You should get one.
And-
Talking about getting one.
Listen, I know this sounds dumb. I've lost my kids too.
Right.
Okay. Actually, mine just happened last week. And we went back in and we found them in the bedroom.
No, we just searched.
Okay. I'm going to ask you to, who have you called? What doors have you knocked on?
I don't know these people out here.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But I called her.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And she told me she was at work. At first, I was riding around looking. And then me and my son started riding around looking.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And then
So how long ago has it been, an hour?
it's been a couple hours.
Couple hours?
Couple hours.
Okay.
Couple hours.
Have we called grandmas? Have we called cousins?
That's what I just asked. She the one. I don't know all that. She knows all that.
She called my grandma already.
She
Okay.
knows all that, not me.
Okay. Do we have a picture?
She does.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mom.
Yeah. She got the picture, bro.
He put
Who's
it-
the girl that lives here?
Andrea
Andrea? What's Andrea's last name?
Culbertson.
Culbertson.
He need a picture of her.
I ain't got nothing.
You don't have nothing with you right now. Okay, that's fine. Have we called family?
I've called everybody. I have my
Okay.
uncle out riding around. My mom's
Man,
on their way out here. My
We've been
friends on their
everywhere.
way out
We've
here.
been every
Okay.
fucking where.
And she's gonna be with a friend inside some apartment,
That's
most
why I
likely.
just said I'm gonna still look.
Okay.
We don't know anybody out here. Though. That's the
Yeah.
thing.
Okay.
She would have never.
How many?
She would have never. First of all, she would have never woke up at 8 o'clock in the morning, and she would have never.
What you mean?
She
8 o'clock in the
I'm
morning.
just saying.
That ain't what I
She
said. I never
definitely- I
said.
know you didn't
Guys,
say that.
this isn't the time to fight.
Exactly. I don't give a fuck about you walking,
Hey,
nigga.
listen,
You
man.
lost her though.
How did I fucking lose?
Because you was watching her, Henry. What the fuck do you mean?
But hey,
I'm gone, sir. Come on, D.
listen to me.
Fuck that. I'm gone.
Well, you guys gotta come together right now. This isn't a time to fight about it. Okay. So, well, hey, if you, how am I supposed to? What do you want me to do?
I got everything, bro. I got nothing. You see how she stepped on me? You know what
I
I'm saying?
mean,
I
I got no picture. I got no. What do you want me to do?
What am I supposed to do?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
I
All
get
I
it,
have to do is
Henry.
look.
I get it. I
All
get
I
it.
can do is look.
I get it, Henry.
Are you serious?
Henry, let's go inside the apartment one more time.
This is terrible. Y'all see this?
Look, this happens more often than you think. I mean, well, I understand why she's upset.
I
But
understand, too.
when I'm trying to
upset,
help, she
but you
can't run
get
away from
upset.
me.
You can't
I don't
get upset and deal with the issue.
Yes.
You got to keep a level head.
Yeah.
You know that. I learned that a long time ago.
But you can't blame her
Fuck,
either.
man.
How many times have you guys stayed out here?
How many times have I been out here? Yeah, this is their first time.
Oh, it's the very first time she's ever stayed here. And so she
They've been over here, but they never stayed.
she has never stayed here.
Like I said,
So I wonder just.
Why would she just leave killing them in the back of the place? Somebody not being honest.
I mean,
this is such a small.
we got.
She's not in our look. I'm fucking mad. She gonna open the door, man. She's gonna open.
Y'all got a
What-
missing girl.
What's her name?
She's gonna open.
Hi there. Are you Andrea?
Yeah,
Okay, Andrea. What's your date of birth, Andrea?
9383.
9383. And this is 2744, number 8.
Yeah.
And what's your phone number?
563.
Yep.
639 8716.
8716. So tell me about, like, when was the last time you saw her?
She was here.
When?
What time was I? I fell asleep like at around 11 midnight. She was here. She was in bed sleeping.
Okay. And you guys never heard her come down, walk out? There's no forced entry or anything like that? Okay. Do you mind if I just come in and take a quick look? I'm not concerned about anything else. I just want to come in because probably 50% of the time we still find them inside the place when this happens. And
Well, I kind of do my face kind of wreck right now.
what's that?
My face is kind of in a wreck, but
Listen, I go on all sorts of places. What's her name again? Was there any fights or arguments or anything last night? Bree is her name? Where was she sleeping at? Your bed? So where were you guys sleeping at last night? You guys slept out here?
I believe she slept in the
Can you
bed.
look in the closet again? Huh?
not in the closet anywhere. That's all closed.
I know, I'm just telling you, you'd be surprised what we've.
I know, right?
This is her first day over
So
there.
she was sleeping in the bed with her brother? And you guys slept out here? Okay. What time did you guys wake up?
Now, I was still asleep. I don't know what time everybody else got up.
Well, what time did you wake up?
Oh goodness, honestly, I cannot remember what time I was.
Okay, like 30 minutes ago, 2 hours ago? 2 hours ago? Okay. Hey, does she have any friends out here? Like, has she ever played with any of the neighbors?
No, not at all.
And she just missing. I know that's right, officer.
Okay, are you gonna come out and help look or not?
So she not out. I can't believe this. Everybody gone and the girl is gone. Missing. And she never lived out there before.
Officer Burkle, did you happen to notice what kind of shoes Mr. Dinkins was wearing?
Yes,
Describe that for us.
very gold, shiny gold shoes. They stood out.
Okay. And then today, do you recall anything about the condition of the shoes other than noting that they were very shiny and gold?
No, I just remember them being very shiny and gold.
Okay, all right. Your body worn camera, is this something that would be accessible to detectives so that they could look at what was documented for his clothing and shoes when you had your contact with him?
Yes.
Okay. I have no further questions, Your Honor.
Mr. Freeze.
Thank you. Good morning. Officer, in that video, the T-shirt that Mr. Dinkins is wearing, does that video accurately and fairly depict the condition of that shirt?
It should.
When you observed the clothes that Mr. Dinkins was wearing, specifically the shirt, it appeared to me to be fairly clean. Would you agree with that?
At that time, I'm not really looking at the clothing. I remember it being white.
Did you notice any dirt stains or grass stains on it?
Nothing.
Any blood stains or blood spatter on it?
No.
And you mentioned on direct examination that DL made a comment to you at some point that he saw and heard Mr. Dinkins awaken Breasia Terrell and say, "Let's go."
Yes.
At what point in the interview, or at what point in time did DL say that?
When they brought a picture back up to me, I re-met with Aisha and DL.
Okay. So you'd agree with me that DL had left the complex with his mother and then came back sometime later, and that's when he told you that Mr. Dinkins had awakened Breasia and said, "Let's go," right?
Yeah.
Now, the video we just saw when Mr. Dinkins come out of the apartment with DL, one of the first things you asked was, "When's the last time you saw Breasia," right?
Yes.
And DL was right there with him, correct?
Yes.
And you'd agree with me that DL's kind of a rambunctious little kid,
Sure.
and he was offering his 2 cents worth throughout the video, right?
Correct.
He was kind of involved in the conversation, even though he wasn't being asked questions, right?
Correct.
And he kind of confirmed gave his 2 cents worth that it was last night, last time he saw her, right?
Yes,
He did not chime in at that point that it was, it's time with his mother and come back that he had this story about Mr. Dinkins waking up Briasia and saying, let's go.
yes,
And the vehicles in the video, the first one's a black Camaro. Did you look at that Camaro at all?
no,
How about the Impala?
no,
In your experience as a peace officer, the reaction and the demeanor of Mr. Dinkins did not raise any red flags to you, did it?
no,
That's all I have.
Officer Burkle, were you troubled by the fact that he just left?
yeah,
Were you troubled by the fact that you tried calling him multiple times and he never returned that call?
yes,
Were you troubled by the fact that you sent a text and then you did not get any indication of his location until he said he was at the Davenport Police Department a little after noon?
yes.
All right. Did that seem very unusual?
Very unusual for a complainant just to leave.
All right. Now, as we looked at the video, and I don't know if you paid attention, but the T-shirt itself, did you notice areas on the T-shirt that looked like there would be sections that might be more damp, where it was almost wet compared to other areas that were dry?
You know, initially when I'm just there speaking to him, I'm not looking at his clothing because I'm not thinking anything suspicious yet. That something further may have happened to Briasia. So I'm not really looking at his clothing up and down to see if any spots are on it.
Okay, thank you. Now, when you were talking with Mr. Dinkins, as we observed there on the body-worn camera, were you focused in at all on DL and what it is that he was saying?
No,
Okay. Was DL even being interviewed at that point in time?
no,
Okay. Can you even tell us what DL was saying when he was standing over there by your squad car?
no,
All right. When Miss Langford returned to provide a photograph or photographs of Briasia, did you then conduct an interview of Aisha Langford?
yes,
And then from there, then, did you conduct an interview of DL?
yes,
Was Mr. Dinkins anywhere near DL when you asked him about what he observed that night?
no,
All right. And then when you spoke with Andrea Culberson, was that after you'd had the opportunity to speak with Aisha and DL and then collect a statement from her?
no. I talked to Andrea before I talked to Aisha or DL.
Gotcha, gotcha. And so is that where you gathered the information from her about waking up at 3 a.m. in the morning?
Yes,
All right. I have no further questions.
You would agree with me, sir, that on that video we just watched, nowhere there did Henry Dinkins say he had just awakened.
no, no,
So if there's testimony that you or another witness provided that put the words in Henry's mouth that he had just woke up, that didn't appear in that video anywhere, right?
no, I knew he didn't just wake up. He said he's been looking for her for a couple hours.
Okay. But that video hasn't been edited. It's true and accurate to the best of your recollection, right?
Yes,
In your interview with DL, did he indicate to you that he saw his sister get shot?
no,
Did he indicate to you anything about seeing a bloody machete?
no,
Did he indicate to you that he saw a bloody machete and his father cleaning it off with bleach?
no,
That's all I have.
Officer Burkle, is there a difference between the structure of a field interview versus formal interviews that are conducted at the Davenport Police Department?
Yeah, you're confined more to a room, more safer place, feel more comfortable probably.
Okay. As a matter of standard practice, when you go out to a scene, do you conduct field interviews of witnesses?
Yeah.
However, is there always, almost always a follow-up that's done by detectives of witnesses?
In major cases, yes.
And explain why there would be a follow-up by detectives.
You know, initial reaction when you always get on scene is, you know, people's blood pressure gets up. They may not recall everything. When things calm down and they're able to process things, they start to recollect some things that they may have forgot or not initially thought of. So typically when they go down to the police station to speak with detectives, often it's days later, or at least hours later. And they've had some downtime to recall the events, how they happened.
Okay, when we talk about an 8-year-old child, you know, considering those factors, is that something you know, should be considered? You've got an 8-year-old child. This is not something that's normal for an 8-year-old child. Do we always want to do follow-up interviews with an 8-year-old child?
If they're available, yeah.
Okay, I have no further questions.
Mr. Freeze?
In your 20-plus years experience as an officer, however, you'd expect a witness, even in a field interview, to relay that they witnessed a shooting, correct?
Yeah.
Or you would expect a witness, no matter how old, if they're old enough to comprehend, to say they saw their father with a bloody machete wiping it off with bleach, in your experience?
Unless they were intimidated by him, being in the immediate vicinity of him, he may not want to.
But Henry Dinkins was in the vicinity of DL when you interviewed him, right?
No, after they left, no, the second time.
Ms. Cunningham?
I have no further questions, Your Honor.
You may step down.
Your Honor, the state.
All right, y'all. What y'all think? Woo! I don't know about Henry now. Cause I don't know. Y'all tell me what y'all think in the comment section. Right, share, and subscribe. Okay.